What's up? It's springtime, which means Dogwood Arts Trails. And today we are checking out the Dogwood Arts Trails in East Knoxville. They are gorgeous. In case you didn't know, the Dogwood Arts Trails date back to 1955. The Dogwood Arts is one of our premier and most historic, most long-standing nonprofits in the area, and it was brought about because some angry reporter said that Knoxville was horrible and ugly, basically. If you go to the Dogwood Arts website, you can read all about that. But anyways, today we are going to check out the Dogwood Arts Trails, and these date back to 1955. Like I said, they cover more than 90 miles in Knoxville and 13 neighborhoods. So today we are in East Knox, and we're going to check out Morningside and Holston Hills. So we're going to cover about 10 miles of those areas, and it's going to be freaking gorgeous. Let's go. All right, we are about to start the East Knox Morningside Dogwood Arts Trail. If you go left here, that's literally to downtown. So anyways, okay, so how do you know if you are on a Dogwood Trail? So first of all, you can download the guide and it will tell you where the start is. So if you look at the concrete, the pavement right up here, you're gonna see a little dogwood and a pink arrow. So that is telling us we are at the start of the trail, and we are gonna follow this trail all the way through. This one I think is about 2 miles, Mabry Haven House right here. So we will come back through there and check out their gardens. Beautiful. But okay, so you can obviously tell everything is blooming. So like I said, this is East Knoxville, Morningside area. So we're also going to pass by the Knoxville Botanical Garden. You can see things are blooming. Everything is green. Now, how do you know if you saw a dogwood tree? So a dogwood tree, typically, they're going to be white or pink. I think we probably have more white than pink ones, but don't quote me on that. So the whole thing is just to highlight kind of the beauty of Knoxville's. Okay, so look here. You're seeing the white right there to the right. So those are dogwood trees. And then you can catch some to the left as well. So this is the East Knox area. This is one of the, well, I was going to say this is one of the closer neighborhoods with the Dogwood Trail to downtown, but actually, see there's like a little road sign and it's telling us scan for details. So it will tell you where to go. I think I'm gonna let this person go. This person isn't even looking. This is the worst stop. Cause there's like, it's like a 5-way. I'm like, what's happening? Anyways, so you can see the sea. Look, if you look to the left, there's a giant dogwood tree that's kind of peeking over the street. See there? Actually 2 of them, they're huge. And then a bunch right there again. So beautiful trees. Now you can tell these are older homes that have been renovated, updated, oversized. You know, I'm like a sucker for an old house. So a lot of the homes on the Dogwood Trail are older, etc. So we're going to turn here into Hillview. And again, you can see along the road, we know where to go because of the pink on the pavement. What I love about this is it's basically just taking you through beautiful areas of town, areas you might not necessarily like go to because these are all residential. So usually when we're going somewhere, we're going to like a grocery store or whatever. But what's cool about the Dogwood Trail is it includes 13 neighborhoods, all more established. Look at the pink one to the right, pink dogwood tree to the right. Love it. So as I'm recording this, it's April the 12th, I believe, 4/12/23, and I'm just pointing that out because these trees are going to fill out a bit more, but the white ones seem to be more happy to be out than the pink ones so far. But you can tell like the trees are blooming, lots of green, and you can see that the grass is growing. Actually, my yard was mowed for the first time today. Back in Seymour, just down the road, about 20 minutes from here. So anyways, just want to point out that it's definitely green here. A lot of times when people come and visit from other places, they're like, wow, it's so green. But what's great about this time of year, really through like September, August, maybe even beginning of October, we have you know, beautiful green weather. And so that is awesome. Literally the Knoxville Botanical Garden is to my left. So we're gonna turn here, we're gonna follow the pink, and we are entering the Knoxville Botanical Garden and checking out. Now, Knoxville Botanical Garden is a free space to come check out. You can do events here, like they have like event spaces, like if you wanted to do a wedding or whatever, they have that here. But I mean, it's a cool place to come walk, to come check it out. Isn't that so beautiful? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm dumb when it comes to plants. Like, I'm not a dumb person, but I don't actually literally know what most of these trees are called. I know I keep probably saying this, I may have already said it in this video, but I can tell you what a magnolia tree looks like, and I can tell you what a that's like the main event center for Knoxville Botanical Gardens. It's so cool, so beautiful. So you can check out all these spaces. And then look how beautiful is this. Those people just looked at me like I was crazy for driving through here, but like, I know I'm allowed to do this, you know? Okay, so we are coming out of the Botanical Garden and we are continuing along the Dogwood Trail, and we're gonna check out a little bit more. So basically, yeah, like I said, it's green. By the end of April, this will all be 100% like full, I believe. Maybe 100%, it's a little bit aggressive, but you know what I'm saying. And like I was saying, I am not the best person to be talking about plants. Like, I just know they're beautiful, but I also tend to not be able to keep them alive. Although I do have some succulents right now in my house that I'm like, wow, I can't believe these are still alive. But anyways, that being said, we do actually have even dogwood trees in our yard, and they're one of my favorites probably because I know what they are. So I'm a little bit biased. I will literally be at showings and people will be like, what kind of tree is this? And I'm like, listen, I have no idea. I can tell you all kinds of things about Knoxville, but what I cannot tell you is what kind of tree we're looking at. You're seeing more green, more sprouting, beautiful, beautiful. And this road that we're on right now is Brooks Road. Again, driving through East Knox, Morningside area. Beautiful, super close to downtown. This is a great location if you work like off Central, you're working downtown, but you don't want to be like in the foot traffic of all the stuff down there. A lot of that is getting I don't want to say kind of congested, but like Yeehaw just opened the brewery, and parking and whatnot can be pretty crazy. So this area is a really nice location if you want to be close to downtown, but not right in the thick of it, if that makes sense. About this, if I can go in. I'm afraid I'm gonna bottom out. Historic Dogwood Grove. Huh. I guess I can just go in here. Again, never done this before, so I don't know. But let me park and take you. So we are at the Mabry Hazen house at the historic Dogwood Grove. I don't literally know if it's okay where I parked, but I just kind of pulled up and like I'm literally in the grass. But we are minutes to downtown. But how beautiful is this? So that's a dogwood, that's a dogwood, that's a dogwood. Those are dogwoods. Don't know what that guy is. But it's beautiful, extremely pretty. And this is the house itself. And it's so nice. Love it. Gorgeous. Look at this house. Beautiful, right? So nice. Again, I've never been here before. I don't actually know if what I'm doing is allowed. I'm sure it's fine. We're just checking out the dogwoods. And through the trees, literally directly right there is downtown Knoxville. It's a beautiful here. This kind of house, gorgeous. But I love old houses, although I'm thinking like the maintenance on it. Because my house, look at this beautiful dogwood tree. So anyways, essentially for East Knox, for the Morningside Dogwood Trail, what we just drove is we started literally right past this corner and we kind of did a loop and we ended back up at the Mabry Hazen house. So even if you don't start at the Mabry Hazen house, you're going to follow the trail and loop back around. So that being said, that is Morningside. Let's go check out Holston Hills, which is also part of East Knoxville. And Holston Hills is a little bit further out. It's more like, well, it's beautiful, also well established. And then the other thing about Holston Hills is not lots of, but more waterfront than like Morningside. Morningside, what we just looked at, is no waterfront. So let's go check out some waterfront. Welcome to Holston Hills. We are turning onto the Holston Hills Dogwood Trail. So we're still in East Knox. Check this out. We are in beautiful historic Holston Hills. This is east of downtown. You can see we are on the Dogwood Trail because we have the pink on the pavement, which means it's time to see some beautiful, gorgeous flowers. Holston Hills, think older established homes, think large yards, think gorgeous. Parts of Holston Hills are on the river. And this is kind of like East Knoxville's version of Sequoia Hills and Cherokee Boulevard. Very similar vibe. I mean, homes that are just like beautiful and gorgeous. I mean, yeah. This is not like new construction. I mean, look at that. Hello. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I mean, check that out. Love it. So lots of green, lots of dogwoods. Obviously, like if you look up here to the left, you can see the dogwoods. And then check out this little historic Holston Hills entrance with the stone entry. Gorgeous. And was I supposed to turn there? No, I think that's coming back around. Also notice that you have a sidewalk. Oh my gosh, I went the right way. I thought I lost it. I just love Holston Hills. I think it's literally gorgeous. And these are actually larger yards than Sequoia Hills. Now I will say, look at that. This is also a different price point. This house in Sequoia Hills, a couple mils, maybe $1.5 million, not a couple mils, but here maybe $600,000-$700,000 depending. I mean, it's just gorgeous. This is a camera site. Look at that house. So good. This is also a good location if you want to find, let me just put this down a little bit because I keep knocking the mirror. If you want to find an oversized ranch home, this would be a kind of good option, because West Hills could be a good option, Dean Hill could be a good option, and then Holston. Definitely like established homes, you're just not paying like a West Knoxville price for this, just because it is east of town. It is less convenient in the sense of like you're further from Costco, you're further from Turkey Creek, but you're closer to the river and you're far closer to downtown. Like Holston Hills, if I lived in Holston Hills, I would be downtown all the time. I mean, I'm already downtown all the time because it's my favorite. But anyways, this one's for sale. It's coming soon. Beautiful, right? That is a split foyer house. And you can tell that okay, so that's like a new construction house. Obviously someone's bought that lot and they're building something on top of it. There is still some turnover like going on, so either homes that have not been updated at all, or stuff that's been totally like reimagined, or lots that have been purchased and homes that have been rebuilt along the river. You will even see like totally modern, which we don't have a ton of modern. I had somebody that is looking. So these homes straight ahead, they are on the river. This is Maryland Drive. So like that is a riverfront. This is a riverfront house. Beautiful. And you can see them when you're on the river. You're like, oh my gosh, what part of town is that? And it's like, oh my gosh, it's Holston Hills. It's beautiful. Anyways, you can tell I love it here. This is also another good place if you're wanting a larger yards closer into town, because these are not Sequoia Hills yards. Like they're small. Now Cherokee Boulevard yards are large, but which I know Cherokee Boulevard and Sequoia Hills are the same, but Cherokee Boulevard is just like bigger, more established. So see, like ranch house right there, ranch house here. Love it. And you can tell like these have been updated, like I said, really well manicured yards. Beautiful. And then also you can see that people are walking and doing their thing. I understand. I'm not going to say anything. I was going to say something about like recording, but I also understand like some people are like, what are you doing, lady? So you can see like, this has been added on to, reimagined. And then there's the water. Look at that. Someone's building right on the water. Hello. And then that's actually John Sevier across the way. So, it's interesting how the river loops, curves, cuts and turns, if you will. Because even now, sometimes like when I'm thinking about where I am in relation to the river, I could be totally off. And like, I know Knoxville, like I know this area, I know where I'm going. And, it's just interesting how the river loops. So we're gonna keep going this way, checking out more of Holston Hills, and we're gonna follow this. So these are also waterfront here, right there. Now, I will also tell you this. If you have an opportunity to buy a waterfront home in Holston Hills, you better take action. And actually there are like 3 houses right now under construction being built that are on the river. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is that my future house? Because I just want to be on the water. I want to sit out in the morning and drink my coffee. And on my Friday nights, I want to drink my glass of wine on the river. You know what I'm saying? I mean, imagine how beautiful would that be? Look at this one. Gorgeous. Yes. Hello. I mean, again, huge yards. Beautiful. I mean, just I hope the sun is not blocking your view. From the camera, it's not looking like it is, but you never know. And then up here to my left, little mid-century modern action. What up? This is Holston Hills Country Club. So this is golfing. Like I said, my roommate in college got married in there. Beautiful. And then part of it is on the water also. So I think that Holston Hills is a super, I don't know if the word is underrated, but this is not a location that you hear people moving to Knoxville talking about. I don't think people know about it. Also, if you have to be within 15 minutes of Costco, like, it's not your jam, but I'm sorry, it's beautiful here. And you always see people walking, people have dogs. This is more outdoorsy, I would say, than like West Knox or even Cherokee Boulevard, Sequoia Hills, but it's got the same like vibe. Look at that backyard. Stalker much? Oh, you can't see it. It was great. Okay, it was really great. Look at this one. Beautiful. It's just so nice. The streets are a little narrow. Don't know if you're noticing that, but look at this one. So cute. Ah! I just wish you could see everything I can see. I'm trying to make sure that you get like a great view. Look at this stone house. It's so good. It's beautiful. I love you, stone house. I got a thing for stone houses. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. So freaking beautiful. If I turn, look at that. See this house? So obviously that house has been literally brought to its fullest potential. You can see the original part of the house in the front, and then major addition to the back. It's like a mullet, but in a good way. You know what I mean? Party in the front. Look, camera sight. See that? So it's saying, you know, you could get out, take pictures, whatever, because they have beautiful gardens. Love it, love it, love it. Look, more people walking. So this is like the third or fourth people we've seen walking. Look at these houses. This is what I'm talking about. These super established ranch houses. That's actually a basement rancher, but look, it's got the drive up garage. I mean, look at that house. Y'all, seriously? Holston Hills for the win. Are we off the trail now? I don't know where we're going, but we still got good views. Okay, look at this house sitting up on the hill. I bet they have river views. Gorgeous. Okay, now I see more pink. We're still on the pink. Look at this one. So that one is obviously new construction. So someone's purchased that lot and built. That is also a great sign that this is a great area to invest in. I'm just telling you, do not sleep on Holston Hills. Sorry for the road noise. See this guy? Beautiful. Ready to be updated, upgraded, reimagined. It feels like you're almost driving through a forest. Holston Hills also reminds me of Harrell Hills. Harrell Hills is part of Fountain City. And it's super well loved. Make sure no cars are coming. Look at this sizes of these yards. I'm just saying, gorgeous. Oh, more people walking. A little girl on the scooter. So cute. I'm just telling you. I know I've said it 15 times now. Look at that. Look at that house. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Freaking gorgeous. Holston Hills, I love you. And I actually don't even come here that often because, like I said, rarely, I think I've had one client. I had one client, we looked at like 3 different houses in Holston Hills. And I had another client, I sent her a house, but her husband works in Oak Ridge. She's like, I can't make him drive that far. That is kind of far. Okay, I understand. But I mean, that is kind of gorgeous, okay? Like, gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, I mean, just telling you that don't sleep on this. If you like old houses, big yards, and you want quaint, cute, well-established, and you're about 10-15 minutes from downtown, Holston Hills is for you. And you are not going to sit in like West Knox traffic, because we're not in West Knox, my friend. We're in East Knox. I mean, it's like so good. So good. So good. mid-century modern up in here. Little oversized range on this side. So good. This is the house of the backyard I was stalking. That's like beautiful. It's like a whole scene back there. So obviously, again, another totally new construction house on a great lot. So you can see that people are investing into this area. Like I said, it's a little hidden pocket. And if you are a golfer, this could be another really great location for you because of how close it is to the country club, Holston Hills. And also if you're a boater, obviously super close to Holston Hills Community Park. Look at that. Do-do-do-do. So beautiful. We're back at the golf course. I used to actually nanny children in college that lived in Holston Hills, but they were in like a new construction house. They had their own hill, basically. Look at that park. Beautiful, right? To my right. Beautiful house. Beautiful area. Spring has literally sprung here. It's gorgeous. I wonder if they like update this pink paint every year. Because I'm trying to think, is this pink paint darker than normal? I don't know. I need to ask someone. I'm sure they'll tell me somehow. I mean, this area is also reminiscent of Lakemore Hills. So if you want this vibe, but you want to be like South Knoxville, that would be Lakemore Hills. Look at this house. Obviously newer. Maybe a 2000s build. And then you've got beautiful stone. 1950s probably. I mean, come on now. Holston Hills, give it a try. Give it a chance. Especially if you're working downtown, do it. Or if you work in Jefferson City or Talbot, Holston Hills showing up. So like I said, this is like Lakemore Hills. Lakemore Hills is the South Knox version of Sequoia Hills. Holston Hills is the East Knox version of Sequoia Hills. I know I keep talking about Sequoia Hills and Turkey Boulevard, but that's kind of like the like most prestigious of neighborhoods. Certainly from a like price perspective, but also houses. I mean, you're talking beautiful, gorgeous, oversized houses. I mean, it's just beautiful. Look at beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I wonder how many times I've said beautiful. This could be like a drinking game. Obviously, I'm driving, so I'm not drinking. I'm just telling you, if you're watching this, rumor is some of you guys have said you watch these videos on Saturday morning, so maybe you're having a mimosa Saturday, and every time I said beautiful, you have a little drinking game. A little cat, little neighborhood cat. Check for traffic. Move along. Oh, those people are getting Papa John's. Pizza for dinner. Pizza on a Wednesday. I like it. Beautiful, right? I mean, I'm curious your thoughts about Holston Hills. And if you think it's as awesome as I think it is. I mean, totally gorgeous. And we're back. That's like the official little entrance. So cute. So cute. So we just went all 8 miles of the Dogwood Trail in Holston Hills. And I hope that you are like, wow, I need to check that out. I don't need to sleep on Holston Hills. Look at, I mean, it's a freaking, oh, look at these people on the golf cart. See, that's another indication that Holston Hills is cool. Because people are on the golf cart out here. Come on now. It's chill. These people aren't going to be coming after you. But everyone still keeps their yard nice. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. Love it. I'm into it. Maybe I'll move here. My husband actually does really like it here. When we first started dating, he was still riding his motorcycle, and this is one of the first neighborhoods we drove through. Holston Hills on a motorcycle. That's my memory. Well, and also the kids I nannied, but you know, it is what it is. So, that is all. What did you think? Is it not beautiful? We saw Morningside, we saw Holston Hills, great historic places and neighborhoods in Knoxville. And when I say historic, I mean like well established. They've been here for a while. Now some are like obviously truly historic places like Mabry Hazen House, but overall awesome, beautiful. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts.